Hello, lovely people. I'm Debs. Welcome back to my channel, The Creative Book Shack. I was working on this on Monday. This is my black and white and a bit of red journal. And then today, I just happened to pop into the local charity shop and found this roll of wallpaper. Coffee inspired, mainly black and white, with a bit of red on it. So, on Monday, when I put 2 pages signature into my book, the reverse side of this paper I loved, but the reverse side of it was awful. I'm just going to change these lights, bear with me. Let's see if that works better. Right, I don't like the honey. It's too sort of chintzy for me, so I need to change it. And I thought I would use that roll of wallpaper. There's also obviously the other side in here. So I have my pages. I have some wallpaper which I have cut to fit one each of the. It's a repetitive 3 pattern. Then I've got the bits that I've cut off it. Got a couple of stickers. I've got some lace. I've got some bonbony stuff. I've got some ink. There's some black ink up there. I've got glue. I think I'm going to use that piece and that piece. Yes. To start with, I'm going to use those. So I'm just going to check that they both fit. That one is certainly okay. And let's check this one. Ooh, that one is slightly long. I'm going to take about half a centimetre or so off the end of this side, I think. Yeah. Okay. Let's check that. Will those comfortably fold over? Yes, they will. Right. I am going to use... Do you know, I sat here for ages thinking I could peel this off, thinking it was sticky back wallpaper, but it's not. At least I don't think it is. So, glue stick for this one. Oh, I hate glue sticks. All around the edges. Is that even coming off on there? This is not a useful glue stick today. Look at this gunge. Let's just spread it about a bit because I don't want it all lumpy. And I think actually what I'll do is just go around the edges with this. So I don't want it coming off. Not straight, not straight. Mind you, it doesn't really matter with glue, does it? Okay. And this, I am going to position as straight as I possibly can on there. So those will wrap over there. Then I'm going to do the other side with, which one did I say? Not that one. Oh, I've left it in there, haven't I? That's why I can't find it. There it is. Drink coffee. I love coffee. I am a coffee fiend. Right. I'm just going to do the middle bits of this now. What is wrong with this glue stick? Look at the state of it. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give it a quick spritz. Work that in. Marginally better. Yeah, marginally. What a mess. Right, and now I'm a mess as well. I've got glue all over my fingers. Let's take that off before it goes absolutely everywhere. Right. And again, because my glue stick's not working. What is wrong with the glue today? Everything is conspiring against me. I think this might need a refill. Okay. That down there. There's the book. Line that up as best I can. Little honey pot's gone. Now, what I want to do is use a couple of the mugs. I actually want that one, I think, on the other page. Yeah. And I think I want this one on this page. But I don't really want this bit. So, let's do some fussy cutting. Let me take this bit off first. I'm going to attempt to use these as pockets. Now, I don't quite know how much I want. Probably there. But I want to keep those words for something else. Don't quite know what. So we're going to go around here like that. We're going to take that bit from there, and then I'm going to take that bit out of the handle. So I'm left with that. I quite like that, other than that little bit at the bottom. We'll leave that. And then I want to do sort of the same thing with this one, but obviously that's cut off. So first of all, I shall take the bottom bit, because again, I might do something with the words, who knows. So we'll take that from there. We'll go round there like that. And then I think I want to remove that's straight. Right, I'm going to remove that bit. Oh, line that up there. Yeah, that should do it. I'm going to remove that bit. Okay. So, let's get all the rubbish out of the way. Well, not rubbish, scraps. I'm creating more scraps. And here we have our pages. Now this is the one that I want the red one to go on. I want it to sit there like that, but I do want it to be a pocket. So what I want to do is I want to cut a line along this red one, but not touching either side. So I've got a gap there, like that. And then, actually, while this is out, I might as well do the other one, because I want to do the same with this one. I'm going to go just above that black line. And cut to there. Okay. This one I want to sit here. So I want to glue it at the bottom, I want to glue it at the sides, and I want to glue that lip shut. So I'm going to put some glue all over the top bit of that. And then down this side, across the bottom, and up this side, leaving the lip clear, and then I'm going to put it on here, and what you should be left with is a secret pocket there. So I'm just going to leave that like that for the time being, and then this one needs to go on this side. Ooh, if I want that like that, I actually want that bit cut off. So let's take those two bits off. And then again, you want to glue above that cut all the way down the side, these bits, bottom side. So, there it is. I'm going to go down that side there. Down the bottom. Up this side here, including these bits. And then above this lip. So it looks as though you're putting things inside the coffee cup. And then I want that lined up at the bottom and there, like that. And let me just put that in there to show that it works. Okay, now I have some stuff. Shall I put some bobbly bits down there? Yes, I think I might. So, do it properly and measure it. 7.8 centimeters. I am not keen on that bit. And I want, without stretching it, 7.8 centimeters. I have some fabric glue, which I am unconvinced is, oh, it might work. That's not going to do that. We are going to put that just along there, and we're going to give it a bit of a, just a bit of a dip. Like that. Now these actually squash flat, so they shouldn't cause too many problems. The other thing I have is these. Do I want to use those? I could put them right at the top there. Will it make any difference to my life if I do? I quite like them, but they don't quite fit. No, let's do it. Now we sit here for half an hour while I attempt to get back. Ah, there we go. Right, so I think that needs to go up to the top, and we'll start it there. And put that along there. Uh-huh. Yes, I quite like that. And we now have bits left over. And you see that will close down like that. And then on this one, I can still see trim of that honey paper. So I'm thinking on this one, I shall run this across. So I am looking at 27, just over 27.5. So we'll go there, and then I shall do another one of those, which should take me to there. Okay, this time I'm going to put this along here rather than on the lace, because if I put it on the lace, I'll get very sticky. I'm going to take that. Too long. Move that up a bit. It's only slightly too long, but it is too long. It needs to come off. There. That's not too long. You even pretending to stick? Let's just stick. I couldn't believe it when I found this. wallpaper today. Completely sealed roll, £1.50. And it was absolutely just what I needed. I only popped in on the off chance. I was at the chemist having a flu jab, and the charity shop is right opposite, and I thought, why not? Let us stick that down there. Let's trim those nasty little bits off like that. Let's put a couple of clips on here to encourage it to stick. Okay, now I also have some stickers. Do I want to put any stickers on at this point? So you've got a coffee cup there. I think I will. I think she can go down in the corner. Let's just take some more of this shiny bit off. Yeah, she can go down there. She can go down there like that. Have a little pile of books. I like books. Oh, a little pile of books next to her there. Haven't decided what I'm going to put in there yet. We will wait and see. Have I actually managed to stick? Look what I've done. I have stuck the piece of paper I put in as a holding thing underneath the sticker. How very stupid. Right, let's just give that. Now, obviously, I haven't decided what I'm going to do there and there, but I think you can say that the honey stuff has gone. So, that's that one. And how are we doing on this side? Have you stuck? You appear to have done. I don't appear to have. I like the fact that's hidden. You wouldn't know it was there unless you just stuck it on the page yourself. In a war against cupcakes, you always lose. Do I want that? No, I think I'm going to put you down there. You see, I've got these stickers. I've got hundreds of these stickers. and I rarely use them. So now would appear to be a good time to use them. So we'll cut round you. And you can tuck in there like that. And I think that's it. Or do I want anything else in there? No, I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that just as it is. So, successfully covered the honey pages that I didn't like. The first page of the signature, we have this, which has a secret little pocket there. I might yet put something else on it, and obviously I've got to do these top and bottom flaps, but for the moment I think that's going to stay like that for this page. And then on the second page we have this with our hidden pocket just there. Again, might do something else to it. Still have to do things to this. This is empty, but Rome wasn't built in a day. This is a work in progress. So now, for the time being, it can go back in here as the first and last pages of this signature. Get back in there like that. In my black and white journal. That's it. Thank you very much for stopping by. It's always lovely to see you. Welcome to new subscribers. It's very lovely to see you. Welcome to subscribers who have been here since I started a month or so ago. Hi to my crafty besties, and get well soon, Candy at Candy's Creative Creations. And hi Maggie, hope you're feeling better too, at Journaling with Maggie. I will speak to you all Friday. Thanks for stopping by. Bye for now.